Imagine a world where the sky is pink and the sun sets in blue. This is Mars. This is not a science fiction movie. It is a reality that could happen within your lifetime. Is a journey lasting 270 days in a cramped tin can even survivable? Welcome to MindSeedWorld, a place where curiosity turns into knowledge. Today, we explore Mars. The average distance from us is 225 million kilometers. It is a moving target. Light takes as much as 20 minutes to travel this distance. Forget about real-time calls. To leave Earth, we need a speed of 11 2/10 kilometers per second. That is 40,000 kilometers per hour. The energy required is simply gigantic. The planets must align. The launch window opens only once every 26 months. If we miss this moment, we must wait another 780 days for the next chance. SpaceX relies on methalox. It is a mixture of liquid methane and oxygen made on Mars. We will use the Sabatier reaction. We combine hydrogen with carbon dioxide from the air. The MOXIE device on the Perseverance rover is already producing oxygen right on site. It produces 6 grams of oxygen per hour. That is enough for a small dog or one seedling. It is 100 times thinner than Earth's. It consists mainly of carbon dioxide. The pressure is so low that without a spacesuit, your blood would start to boil.
Woohoo!
On Mars,
Yeah!
you would weigh only 38% of what you weigh on Earth. You would jump 3 times higher, but your bones would lose 1.5% of mass monthly. On the way, you will receive 600 millisieverts of radiation. This is a lethal dose. This is a lifetime limit for a nuclear worker. The solution is water-filled walls. The Mars 500 experiment showed that isolation destroys the psyche and biological clock. The signal delay is 20 minutes. Forget about video calls with your family. The entire colonization could cost as much as $1 trillion. That is a million millions. Elon Musk wants to lower the ticket price to $200,000 per person. There is ice on Mars. A lake 20 kilometers wide was discovered under the pole. The first bases will be underground to protect people from radiation and dust. Martian soil contains toxic perchlorate. We must wash it first. Dust storms on Mars can last for months and cover the sun and the entire planet. A day on Mars lasts 24 hours and 40 minutes. This is a solar. The SpaceX rocket is 120 meters tall. It is the most powerful machine. Mars has a thin atmosphere. Landing there is 7 minutes of horror for engineers. We must use supersonic parachutes and rocket engines to avoid certain death. Was Mars ever inhabited? Rovers are searching for traces of ancient rivers. The average temperature is minus 62 degrees. Nights are lethally cold. Solar panels work less efficiently. We need small nuclear reactors. In case of an accident, help from Earth will arrive after 9 months at the earliest. Astronauts train in deserts and underwater to simulate these conditions. Elon Musk dreams of sending 1,000 starships in a single launch window. Do we have the right to change a planet? Terraforming is a process of thousands of years. The shortest signal delay is 3 minutes. Forget about controlling a drone. On Mars, water is too precious for a shower. We use wet wipes. Every drop of sweat and urine must be filtered back into the system. Dust is everywhere. Its particles are sharp as glass and destroy the lungs. It is also statically charged, causing it to stick to the panels. Plants will grow in water systems without the use of natural soil. Insects and artificial meat could be the main source of protein for settlers. The sun on Mars is half the size. Panels produce less energy. NASA is developing kilopower reactors that run for 10 years without a break. Natural underground caves could house cities, protecting them from meteorites. The walls of these tunnels are several meters thick. It is an ideal shield. Who rules Mars? SpaceX claims it will not recognize Earth's laws. According to international treaties, space does not belong to any nation. Nothing can be wasted. Even carbon dioxide from humans is recovered. 3D printers will create spare parts from dust and plastic. Manned rovers must have a range of hundreds of kilometers in difficult terrain. Starship will perform a 90-degree flip maneuver just before landing. The goal is a city for 1 million people. Construction will take up to 100 years. Skeptics claim that colonization will take at least 200 years of research. To create an ocean, we would have to melt the polar ice caps. The released carbon dioxide would raise the temperature by several degrees. Will humans on Mars change genetically due to low gravity? New generations born there might be taller and have weaker muscles. One technical error in the oxygen system could kill the entire colony. Before we go to Mars, we must return to the moon and train there. Mars is the greatest challenge in history. Are we ready for it? Every kilogram of cargo costs thousands of dollars. We must be self-sufficient. Even the production of bricks will take place on-site using dust. The first houses will be like landers, but they will turn into glass domes. Life on Mars is a struggle for resources, oxygen, and every grain of food. But it is also a chance for a new start and protection from extinction. Would you dare to buy a one-way ticket to this desert? This question is asked by thousands of volunteers applying for the mission. Did today's episode intrigue you? Leave a question in the comments. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the facts. Thank you for watching MindSeedWorld. See you next time.